This video is on slope. So the objective is I can find the slope of a line. So the slope is the same thing as rate of change, and slope tells us how steep the line is. So we can find the slope three ways. So these are three different formulas. We talked about this one last time, change in y over change in x. We'll talk about how to use all three formulas in this video. So for the first one, we're going to do the same thing we did in class last time, and we're going to find change in y divided by change in x. Remember that Greek symbol delta means change. So the change in y from -5 to -2, it's going up 3, up 3, up 3. My change in x is going up by 1 every time. So I do change in y divided by change in x, so it's going to be 3 over 1. Same thing for the next one, so I'm going to find the change in y first. It's going down 1, so I'm going to use a -1 because it's decreasing. The x value is still increasing by 1, so it's going to be -1 over +1. And then the last one is the y value is decreasing by 2 every time, so I'm going to use a -2. The x value is increasing by 1, so I'm going to use a +1, and then it's change in y divided by change in x, so the slope of that table is -2 over 1. Or I should say the slope of the relationship in this table is -2 over 1. Next we're going to do the lines. So you're going to pick any lattice point on the graph, and that means anywhere it crosses through the corner of the grid. So you could use like right here, or right here, or right here. You want to use anywhere that it goes through the corner of the graph in the background. And we're going to either use one of the two formulas. You can use change in y over change in x still, or rise over run. These really mean the same thing.
Jones, can you come to counseling, please? Mr. Jones, can you come down to counseling, please?
Sorry. So this change in y means how much does the y value change. Rise means how much do we go up or down. They both mean the same thing. So from one point to the next point, I go up 3, so my rise is 3. My run is how much does the x value change. I run 1, so 3 over 1. For the next one, I pick any 2 points on the line. If I pick this one and this one, I'm still going to do change in y over change in x, or rise over run. From here to here it goes down 1, so I'm going to use a -1 for my rise, and to the right 1, so +1 for the run. And then I'll do the last one, the third one. I'm going to pick any 2 points on the line where it goes through the corner of the grid. We call those lattice points, remember, and then I'm going to do rise over run. So from here to here, the rise is -2 because it's going down 2, goes to the right 1, so the run is 1. If I picked 2 different points, like let's say I picked these 2 points, it would go down 4 to the right 2, which simplifies to -2 over 1. So it doesn't matter which points you choose, you're still going to get the same thing. Okay, and then the last one, or the last part here, we're going to use the last formula. We're going to use the y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 formula to find the slope between 2 points. And this really means y sub 2 with the subscript like that means the second y coordinate minus the first y coordinate over the second x coordinate minus the first x coordinate. So this is my first x, first y, second x, second y. So I'm going to do y2 minus y1, so 1 minus -2 divided by x2 minus x1, so 1 minus 0. 1 minus -2 is 3, 1 minus 0 is 1. So the slope between those 2 points is 3 over 1. I'm running out of space, so I'm going to do this one up here. Again, on top it's the y coordinates, it's the second y minus the first y, so 3 minus 5. On the bottom it's the x coordinates, so the second x minus the first x, so 0 minus -2. And I probably should have labeled these x1, y1, x2, y2. 3 minus 5 is -2. 0 minus -2 is +2, so this simplifies to -1 over 1. And then my last one I'm going to label them first. My first x, or x sub 1, first y, second x, second y. Then I'm going to do y2 minus y1, so negative 2 minus 4, over x2, so positive 2 minus negative 1. So I get negative 2 minus 4 is negative 6, 2 minus negative 1 is positive 3, and then I should simplify that. I can divide the top and bottom by 3, so I get negative 2 over 1. This last part right here, we're just saying if its slope is positive, negative, undefined, or 0. A vertical line like this has an undefined slope. If it goes downhill from left to right, that's a negative slope. A flat line has a 0 slope, and an uphill line like that has a positive slope. We'll talk about that more in class.